This poem reflects on some of the many excuses our parents have heard throughout our school years. Sick by Shel Silverstein. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. And there's one more, that's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue. It might be instamatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button's caving in. My back is wrenched, my ankle's sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold, my toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff, my spine is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbow's bent, my spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk, I cannot hear. There's a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail, and my heart is, what? What's that? What's that you say? You say today is Saturday? Goodbye, I'm going out to play.
Cherish the Moments by Kristen Pomeroy. Cherish all the moments in your lifetime that you share. Keep them in your heart, for never again will they be there. Though some things may be painful and others buried deep, they're all a part of living and they're memories you must keep. For along the road of life, certain things may come your way that seem too big to handle and you cannot face the day. Remember trials of before that you have overcome, and know that with a little help, anything can be done.
What is important to you? As high school graduates, we have our minds set on going to college, getting jobs, or joining the military. Of course, we need to be thinking about these things because this is our means of future survival. But isn't life more than survival? Isn't life worth more than the lifeless objects money can buy? Think of it this way. Imagine yourself when you retire. For me, that seems like a place at the end of infinity, but imagine it. You're about 65 years old, and you look back on your life. What would you regret? Was there an opportunity that you were too scared to take advantage of? How about children that you didn't spend enough time with because you were too busy pursuing the American dream? These things seem so distant, but really, they are just around the corner. Our motto so aptly describes the attitude we should have. We need the will to do and the soul to dare to enjoy everything we have right now. I'm sure that many of us will be considered successful later in life. But what good is that success if we cannot or will not enjoy it? To me, life is an empty photo album that we fill up with snapshots of our life. Only we will determine what is in those snapshots. What is important to you?
Graduation is a day which students look forward to for all of their young lives. The class of '93 is no different. We have worked our way through 6 years of high school, all of which come to a head at this moment. Right now seems to be one of the happiest times of our lives, which of course it is. But inside me there's an impending sense of loss. Each and every one of us sitting before you has our own dreams and goals which we intend to follow. The different roads we are to travel on will take us to places we may not realize as of yet. Wherever these roads may take us, each of them will without a doubt lead us away from one another. You in the audience, as well as the graduates sitting before you, must realize that this is the final assembly of the class of '93. No longer will we be a class making our way through our daily routine as a single group. We came here today for one last time as a student body. We leave it as graduates. I've been in this high school system all my life, and I know all the students who sit before me. I remember way back in Mr. Sorensen's Skills for Adolescents class, he once spoke about the two types of people you meet while you're in high school: friends and acquaintances. Every student in front of you today is either one or the other to me. I can say this with a great joy and a deep sense of pride, because these are the people who are responsible for most of what I am today. Each one of you makes up a little part of me, and maybe, just maybe, there's a little part of me in each of you. For your sake, I hope not, but you never know. In school, you're taught math, science, English, history, and other subjects, but maybe even more important than that, you learn how to act with and around people, how to communicate the thoughts and ideas you learn to others, and how to treat them with respect. Long after we forget how to find the square root of 400, we'll know how to make someone feel good or how to crack a smile out of someone who's down. It's all a part of growing up, and now it's all a part of us. Everyone has their close friends, the people they trust, respect, and confide in. They laugh, they cry, and they hurt just like you. All people are the same no matter what height or weight or color they happen to be. Everyone just wants to be accepted. To be needed and loved is the greatest feeling I can think of. To be without these things would be my greatest fear. When I wake up every morning for school, I take for granted that when I get there, everyone will be there just like every other day for the past 6 years. Most of my friends will still be here with me for a few more years, but for every one friend staying, there's another leaving for college somewhere else. That's where my feeling of loss comes from, knowing that many of the people I've shared my life with for the past 6 years will not be here when I wake up for college next year. I do not look to the future as a hopeless and lonely abyss stretching out below me. On the contrary, it's a bright path which we are making for ourselves as I speak. I look to the future with hope and great expectations of what is to come, but never shall I forget the feelings, experiences, and events that I shared with my friends, the class of '93. For just a moment now, I'd like to just speak to the graduates and the students here that will graduate sooner or later. Don't look around yourself and see that all the people around you are different just because they talk or dress or act differently. It's silly. We're all just kids growing up, and because we're different doesn't make us aliens. It makes us special. So don't ignore others in the class. Go up to them, say hi, and let them know you're there. Don't hang around until the last moment and then regret that you never had the chance to know them. Regret is the worst thing to have. So mend your bridges. Patch up a friendship that was broken up because of a petty thing like a boyfriend or a girlfriend. An unkind word spoken in the heat of an argument can be undone by a kind look or gesture. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but someday you'll regret it, and then it'll be just too late to fix. So do it now. Do it right after this service. Make up and make friends, because this is the last summer we have. In closing, I found a couple of stanzas in a poem in this book I was reading, and it symbolizes how I feel about you and how I feel about everyone. It's from The House at the Side of the Road by Sam Walter Foss. I know there are brook-gladdened meadows ahead and mountains of wearisome height, that the road passes on through the long afternoon and stretches away to the night. But I still rejoice when the travelers rejoice and weep with the strangers that moan, nor live in my house by the side of the road like a man who dwells alone. Let me live in my house by the side of the road where the race of men go by. They are good, they are bad, they are weak, they are strong, wise, foolish, so am I. Then why should I sit in the scorner's seat or hurl the cynic's ban? Let me live in my house by the side of the road and be a friend to man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the 97 graduating class of Valley City High School, the class of 93. Please remain standing and join the class of 93 in singing America the Beautiful.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields until we meet again. And may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
got 2 more to go through here.
Gone before beauty now.
There's some truth to that.
Oh, here. Doesn't that feel good? Oh. What are they going to do?
They're going to throw their caps. Told not to.
Well, you know what? That's fitting.
Come on now! Throw my diploma. Hey! Give me the diploma. Someone else is right after me. Get a head count. Get a count. What are we doing?
Ah! Logan. Well, look.
Oh, that's cute.
What do you mean?
Listen, his Suburban's right down there.
I'm going to him on the cycle.
You find the guy. Suburban's right down there. See it from here? Well, here. Go ahead and go get it. Drive around, pick us up in front.
Tyler, you can pick me up. I don't want to walk.
Oh, come on.
No, it's not. I have to go through.